Welcome to Rough Cuts. Tonight is our summer movie wrap-up. We'll have some intriguing news, the results of our summer movie game, our likes and our dislikes from the summer. Big things have small beginnings. You're watching Rough Cuts. Hey guys, welcome to the show.
Thank you. No, don't drive. Don't drive. Oh, I'm fine. I'm fine. I'm not that drunk. See you, Becca.
All right, can you have a seat?
Yeah, no problem, man. Take your time.
All right, thanks.
So, that show today, went really well. The camera shots. I think
Mind if I sit here?
No, go for it.
You're watching MUTV, Channel 99, Millersville University.
I'm Nash Dowd, and along with me today is Dara and Tristan. Let's open up with some news. After the entire world watched Joss Whedon's Avengers smash the box office, DC Comics has now been talking about their own collaboration of superheroes, the Justice League. Many reports have come out over the summer stating that the film will feature a new style of Batman. Christopher Nolan will not be involved with the film. Ben Affleck will direct the film. Ben Affleck won't direct the film, and so on. Does this mean anything? What do you guys think? Go ahead.
I mean, it could work, because, I mean, like with the Avengers, like that did work, but they built that up for like 4 years. So I think like they would need to, they're obviously remaking Superman. So if they were planning on starting with the Justice League movie now, they hopefully would have worked that in with Superman. And if they don't, I don't know what they're going to do. They need to remake Green Lantern, the other Justice League heroes, which I don't know about. But
Yeah. Well, that's fine. Go ahead, Tristan. What do you think?
Yeah, I mean, growing up, my dad liked the Justice League better.
Yeah.
So I was, of course, watched the Justice League more because of that. So when the Avengers came out, I didn't know too much about it, but I know a little bit more about the Justice League. I know the characters more. So it'll be people that know the Justice League better. This will be a better
I think that's a good point
them.
because I don't ever remember watching like the Avengers Initiative or anything like involving the Avengers. Like I didn't even know much about it until like Iron Man 2. You know, and like Justice League, like the comics were there all the time, and you see like the animated series where you have like Batman and Superman, like those are the big heavy hitters and stuff like that. And kind of like what you're saying, like they should build it up because Marvel, like they did that. They had Iron Man, Captain America, Thor. They basically the Avengers was like a sequel for all of those movies in itself, and I think that's one reason why it brought in a lot of money.
But it was also a standalone movie as well.
Exactly.
Yeah.
You didn't have to go in.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah. Cool. All right. Well, moving on. While we're on the topic of superheroes, Joss Whedon is currently set to create a TV show based on S.H.I.E.L.D. And if you're unfamiliar with S.H.I.E.L.D., it's a secret military law enforcement agency in the Marvel comic universe. The show has yet to be set for a specific air date, but 5 characters have been announced. Along with his new show, Whedon will also be signed for another go with the Avengers for the sequel. Thoughts?
I like the idea for a S.H.I.E.L.D. show. I think I think it'll be interesting. Like, I don't know exactly what their plans. Like, are they trying to get like everybody who's in the Avengers to be in this show? Or
Well, that's the thing. They're actually. It's not. I don't think. If anything, it might be a cameo or two. But yeah, it will not be based on those Avenger characters. It'll be based on like new characters and stuff.
I think that'll be interesting. I mean, Joss Whedon's good with television, so.
That's very true.
Well, I think they're almost killing it to an extent because I know they're making a Nick Fury Shield movie as well.
Oh, really?
That will be based around like Nick Fury, and they're also making a. I'm not sure if it's going to be Black Widow and. Wow, I can't remember.
Hawkeye?
That's
There
his
you go.
name.
There you go.
I'm not sure. Yeah, if it's going to be a collaboration movie or if they're each having their own individual movie. But I know they're doing them too. But they're in Shield. Before they really became in the Avengers, they were Shield agents.
Yeah.
So I mean, I think they're kind of killing the Shield thing a little bit here. But it could also just be like not even having Nick Fury or anyone in it, and could just be the Shield agents no one ever heard about.
That's basically what they're going to do based on the characters that they set out. I looked at them and I was like, I don't even think this is worth mentioning the characters because nobody knows who they are. It's not. It's like, you know, this person, and it kind of had a little bit about their background, like is a nervous wreck when placed in certain circumstances, you know, stuff like that was listed behind their names. So it's not going to be anything that we don't know. But like Dara said, Joss Whedon in television. I mean, like Angel, Buffy the Vampire Slayer, Firefly.
Yeah.
Those are like shows that like a lot of people know about. Now I haven't watched Angel, I haven't watched Buffy the Vampire, and I haven't even watched Firefly. Okay, but I watched Serenity and it was really good. Anyways, but those movies like or those shows people tell me about all the time, and I think this could be something maybe that kind of picks up like that. It's gonna be on ABC. I mean, I'll probably watch it.
Yeah.
I'll probably watch it at least a couple times, see if I like it.
I'll give it a try.
Yeah, but I mean it should be cool. I think it should be pretty good, unless, you know, like you said, like they just beat it to death and it's like, come on, something new already. But hopefully not. Well, to keep up with the superhero theme we got going on, there's a new sequel to The Amazing Spider-Man has surfaced. Both Mark Webb and Andrew Garfield have signed on to do a sequel, and Emma Stone is in talks to reprise her role as Gwen Stacy. Production will begin early next year and is set to be released on May 2nd, 2014. Is this a good thing or a bad thing? Did you guys see the Spider-Man film?
I did. It was a lot better than the first set of Spider-Man films.
I did not, but what I've like from people, it was a lot better than the previous Spider-Man movies, which I liked the first one, and then the other one I saw was the third one. I haven't seen the second one, which I hear bad things about the third one, but
yeah.
I heard this new one was good, and like they're getting the same director, they're getting the same cast, so I think it'll be fine.
I look forward to it. I like the first one, and I look forward to this one. All right, quickly, let's go into the last bit of news here. A big piece of news came out over this summer regarding Peter Jackson's Hobbit films. What was 2 has now become 3. Jackson plans on making a third movie to tie in the Hobbit films with the Lord of the Rings films. Currently, the third Hobbit film is slated for summer 2014 release. What do you guys think about this?
They're just stretching it to make more money because the Lord of the Rings had multiple books and were still 3 really long movies.
Yeah, true.
This is 1 book.
Yeah, and I know when they first said that they're going to take the 1 book and split it into 2 movies, people are like, are you going to be able to do that? I mean, that book's not big. It's kind of like, you know, it's like 200 pages.
I heard somebody say that like they actually found a point in the book where you could split it in half.
Okay.
I don't remember what part it was, but they said you could do that.
Yeah.
But I'm kind of excited because I mean it's Peter Jackson, it's Lord of the Rings. Like who wouldn't be excited?
Yeah,
it's still more.
It is really cool to watch him go back to that universe. I will say that. The third film, however, is rumored to be based on notes that were taken by J.R.R. Tolkien. You know. So like, because they really don't have source material and to link that there. So that'll be interesting to see that when that comes around. I think it'll also be something kind of cool too because it's not something people could have read before that takes place in this universe. They just know that something's going to happen. However, I will say this. It possibly be. Remember how excited everyone was for that Star Wars Episode 1 movie? You know, you have the great classic Star Wars movies, and then Star Wars, oh, they're going to make 3 new Star Wars movies. This is awesome, you know?
Yeah.
I'm just saying. I'm not saying that's going to happen because it's Peter Jackson, not George Lucas. But Could that be a possibility? Something to think about, maybe? Okay. Well, we have a lot to look forward to in the coming years. But stay tuned because we have the results of the summer movie game coming up right after this.
Javati's is the best place to get lunch at the Ville. They serve breakfast all day for you late risers. Bring friends and play a board game or use our free wireless internet. Grab a coffee and listen to live music on Fridays. Javati's, one good cup deserves another.
Penn Cinema, independently owned, voted #1 theater in Lancaster County. Stadium seating, reclinable love seats, state-of-the-art equipment, good quality service, great low prices. All this and more can be experienced at Penn Cinema, located at 541 Airport Road, just off of Route 501, where you can see first-rate movies in a first-class theater.
All right, welcome back to Rough Cuts. As you can see, the summer movie game is now time to wrap up. We had 10 contestants join us this year, and it was great. It's a lot of fun. So let's get started, shall we? I know this is the moment you've all been waiting for. Okay, so basically, as you can see, contestants had to list their projections of what they thought would be the top movies for the summer. And if they were correct, they would get a point value based on where they fell. Now, obviously, if you got every single one right, you would get 106 points. There is a little bit to it, though. You have the Avengers at 13 and Prometheus Avengers at 1, and Prometheus at 10. Both get 13 points because they were dead on for being number 1 and dead on for being number 10. Now, if you're 1 off, you got 7 points. If you're 2 off, you got 5 points. And if you just missed it, but you're still in the top 10, you got 3 points. We also did this thing with dark horses that if you listed a dark horse that you didn't think was going to be in the top 10, but maybe, that would get 1 point. Okay? So let's see how we did. We have 10 contestants, and let's start with number 9. Okay. Sorry, my little clicker. Number 9. Wait a minute. We're starting on number 9. I thought you said there's 10 contestants. That's right. I did say that. There's a tie somewhere. I guess we'll have to find out where it is. Anyways, moving on. Number 9. This is Colton Wren. As you can see, he doesn't go here. He's not affiliated with Millersville at all, but he still wanted to play, and you can too. And that's what's fun about this. He got 25 points. So out of 106, you get 25. I'm not giving you any crap, Colton, but I don't know. It's fun. Anyways, as you can see, he's got, let's see where Colton went wrong. We got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 zeros in the top 10. It's unacceptable, man. I mean, come on. Yeah, the Expendables at number 2? Expendables 2 at number 2? Really? Okay. I'll give it to you. I'll give it to you because that's, I don't know, you might not know. But as you can see, sometimes your bias and opinions get to come into this a little bit. I mean, Abraham Lincoln, Vampire Hunter, and number 3, that's beyond me. We'll move on. Let's go to number 8. Oh, Danny Francisco coming in 8th. She scored kind of low last year, but that's all right. Let's see where she went wrong. She's got Born Legacy, G.I. Joe Retaliation. That's a point I have to make. G.I. Joe Retaliation. Here's something interesting that maybe you didn't know. When we do this, we put in our picks before the first weekend in May. When they go in, they stay in. They're locked in. G.I. Joe Retaliation backed out. It was supposed to come out this summer, but Paramount decided, like, no, we're not going to put that in. We're going to take it out and put it in March. I guess they were scared. I don't even know. But, yeah, so that hurt a lot of people. Didn't hurt some people because they didn't put it in. That's how you play the game, man. Anyways, let's see. Rock of Ages, that's at 10. That's fair. I mean, that was kind of a big musical thing. People are into that these days. Men in Black 3, Snow White and the Huntsman, G.I. Joe we talked about, Born Legacy, Prometheus. You know, so she's got some in there. Like, she kind of knew what was coming down the line. Brave at number 2 is a little iffy to me just because it's a Pixar film, and not many Pixar films have cracked the top summer box office, but I understand it's a return back to an original story. All right, well, I guess we'll be moving on. Number 7. Mike McGurk. Mike McGurk, you're in 7th. Come on, you won last year. What are you doing in 7th? You know, look at his face. Look at his face over here. That's because he knows he's in 7th. That's exactly what that is. Where did you go wrong, Mike? Let's look here. Dark Knight Rises, Avengers, that's okay. Those are good. Brave there, that's fine. Men in Black 3, Amazing Spider-Man, that's good. You know what hurts you, though? G.I. Joe Retaliation, hurt a lot of it. Born Legacy, Dark Shadows, and then putting Prometheus 2 off and just having Madagascar in the top 10. And you only had one dark horse. That's what this is. If you haven't noticed, this is your dark horse total. Before, they didn't have any dark horses. Mike's got 1. 38 points. You can do the math. Believe me, I was as shocked as you were. But, okay. Moving on. I'm sorry. Number 6, Sonara. Sonara, look at that. Yeah, she's number 6. She's directing the show today. As you can see, she got burned by G.I. Joe Retaliation again, and she put Expendables 2 in there. Not too high, not as high as Colton did. Got Born Legacy. Brave at number 10. I guess I understand, but it happens. It happens. She got Spider-Man dead on. Not even more important here. She got Spider-Man dead on. That's good. Got you those points. It's probably what made you pull ahead of Mike there. But I wish I could see every single one of your faces as I'm going through this. It's fun. All right, I guess we're moving on. Number 5. Oh, it's me! I know, I got number 5. I beat Sonara by 4 points. Sonara was, if you didn't know, the cellar dweller last year, meaning she came in last place, excuse me. And I beat her by 4 points this year. But I still beat her, okay? Mike didn't beat her, but I did. Anyways, where did I go wrong? Okay, look at this. Got burned by G.I. Joe. Rock of Ages I put in there. And look how I put Born Legacy. I put it at number 3. Ridiculous. I had 2 dark horses though, so that was good. Number 4. Blake Davis coming in at number 4. Look at this. He got the Avengers dead on at number 1. Dark Knight Rises down at number 10. The Amazing Spider-Man dead on at number 10. Okay, and Prometheus here, and then Men in Black there. You know, he didn't have a lot. You know, like he had Abraham Lincoln, Total Recall. You know, so those were kind of iffy picks, but nailing Avengers for 13, Dark Knight Rises, maybe Spider-Man. I mean, that's 33 points right there, and then he got a couple little bit of change. Didn't have any dark horses though, but you'll get that. All right, so we're getting pretty close to the end here, as you can see. What do you guys think so far? We have George Ramos yet to go, Jessica Doe, Rory Hardenstein. Is that it? That's 3. Yeah, those 3 are left. What do you guys think? Who do you think is going to pull ahead? What do you think have you seen so far? Do you think you could have made the same decisions or mistakes along the way?
Well,
Maybe.
I was surprised to see how many people put the Expendables 2 up in the top 10.
I mean, it made a lot of money. The first one did. I remember making a lot of money.
Yeah, but like, it's just a movie with a whole bunch of old stars, which is the only reason why it makes any money. The quality of the movie is not very good.
Yeah.
Yeah, I guess I can kind of understand that too. Well, yeah, the quality of a movie, but you think maybe some of the old dudes might feel their like nostalgia and they're going back for Expendables 2. The one that kind of blows my mind a little bit is the Abraham Lincoln Vampire Hunter 2. All right, here we go. Moving on. Number 2. Oh, we have a tie for second, and George came in second, tied along with someone else we don't know who yet, but came in. Look at this. Look at all the green. You see all this green? Green, 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 green. It's excellent. It's awesome. You didn't have any dark horses though. Maybe that would have helped you pull ahead in the tie for second. And here's Dark Shadow sitting down here with 0. So here we go. We're gonna find out if Jess Doe did in fact take the lead, or if Rory took the lead, and who tied with George. You guys ready to find out? Rory tied with George for second, so that means Jess Doe's got the first spot, number 1. Who saw that coming? I didn't see that coming. Let's go back to Rory for a minute. He nailed the first 4 dead on. Look at that. Boom, 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 boom. And then just kind of got sloppy down here at the bottom. And Jess, look at this. She only nailed Madagascar 3 dead on, but she's got like 7. Oh wait, no, she did. She got Amazing Spider-Man dead on too. My bad. But anyways, as you can see, Jess Doe, you win. You get a certificate. I promise you will get one. See me. Mike, you have one. Mike won last year, so he has one too. But all right, that was the summer movie game of 2012. If you want to play for 2013, we'll be in touch. But that was the game, and it was a lot of fun. We enjoyed that a lot. All right, well, coming up next, we're going to have the Rant Chair, and we're going to talk about our summer movies that we liked and that we disliked. All right? Stay tuned.
So Blake, you want to do the news at 6 o'clock now?
No. 6 o'clock is dinner time.
You could just eat at 5:30.
No. 6 o'clock is dinner time.
Hey, Rory. Yep.
What time is dinner time?
6 o'clock.
What are you doing?
Well, I'm out of ink, I'm out of paper. Plus the library was closed, so now I gotta write my term paper by hand.
You're a moron, dude. You should have went to Cartridge World of Centerville. They have all the ink, toner, and paper you need, even at prices college students can afford. So you don't have to write your term paper with sticky notes.
What?
Save 10% with your Millersville ID at Cartridge World, the world's leader in ink and toner refill.
For authentic Italian dining, go to Nino's Pizzeria. Nino's menu includes pizza, wings, stromboli, subs, and Italian dinners. Stop by from 10 to 2 on weekdays for the lunch special. Nino's Pizzeria, 11 Manor Ave, Millersville.
You're watching MUTV Channel 99, Millersville University.
Welcome back to Rough Cuts. For our last section, we like to take some time and try something new, and that is the Rant Chair, a place where you can come and speak all your grievances about anything movie-related. It seems more and more Hollywood is looking in the wrong places to make quality films, and looking more towards making tons of money off their films. Hey, you know what everybody loves, that Battleship? Yeah? We should totally make it into a movie. But I don't understand how that works. Isn't it like a strategic game? Aliens. Aliens from outer space will come down and have boat ships and fight our boat ships. I don't remember that happening in the board game. It doesn't matter, because everyone will pay to see it. Not true. Actually, Battleship only made $63 million domestic dollars on a budget of $209 million. So I'm giving the viewers a round of applause, because you didn't go see it. If people keep giving these types of movies money, they're going to keep making them. Now, hopefully they can understand that the general public doesn't want to see Rihanna shouting one-liners for about 2 hours. They want good dialogue that's sharp and witty, like in The Avengers, or deep and thought-provoking, like in The Dark Knight Rises. I would also like to believe that they will stay away from making classic board games into full-length feature films. Seriously, it's a waste of effort and resources on your part. And I'm not one of those people who say, oh, it ruined my childhood. This Battleship movie took all the good memories away. No, it was just trash. Garbage. I felt dumber for watching it. And to all the people who try to stick up for the film, well, come on, buddy. I mean, it had really good action. Exactly. Exactly. When that's your highest point for defending a movie is how good the action was, there's probably something wrong with the movie. A good movie may sound like this. Well, the characters really connected with the audience. I liked the overall message of the film. The acting was superb. Did you hear that score at the film? Battleship. The action was really cool. I'm sorry, I'm not 13 anymore, so you're going to have to try a little harder. It's tough, I know, but that's how you make a good movie, and this was not a good movie. Battleship, you've been sunk. Well, with our remaining time, let's talk about what we liked and what we didn't like. Go ahead, Tristan, we can start off with our summer.
All right, summer, my favorite movie would have to be, I mean, probably a little cliche because it did make the top, but The Avengers was probably my favorite movie just because, like you were mentioning in the Rant Chair, it did have like a lot of good dialogue, a lot of good moments in it, really kept you watching every second of it. I actually stayed through the whole entire credits just because I wanted to see what they would have at the end of the movie, and like the whole entire thing just kept me alert. And
all right, cool. And Dara, what did you think?
Yeah, probably The Avengers was one of my favorites. I also really enjoyed The Dark Knight Rises. Also, I actually recently rewatched Snow White and the Huntsman, and I realized that was actually a better movie than I thought it was when I saw it in theaters over the summer. I thought that was really good.
Yeah, I don't know. Like, I really liked The Avengers. I thought it was so much fun. Dark Knight Rises I really liked too. It had some problems with it. I mean, you look more at problems when it comes to like a movie that tries to take itself seriously than you do at like something like The Avengers. It's all like fun. You're like, I don't care, this is so good, you know. Yeah. But I would say like if I had to pick like one that I like more, they're just two different types of movies.
That's true too.
But yeah, what movies didn't you like that you saw? I mean, like I know like a lot of us don't try to go see movies that we don't think we're gonna like. But if there's anyone that they just was like, this is kind of dumb, you know?
Yeah, I didn't really go see any movies like that over the summer, to be honest.
You're a smart man.
I had one that I thought was going to be bad when I went and see it. I went and saw Brave. I was not expecting that, and that for a Pixar movie, that movie was actually really amazing. So, I mean, I didn't really see any bad movies.
I didn't really like The Dictator, probably because it was scripted. Which, like, usually with Sacha Baron Cohen, like, Borat, it's really funny because it wasn't scripted, and The Dictator, like, I just didn't find that funny at all. I saw Abraham Lincoln Vampire Hunter.
How was that?
It wasn't as fun as I thought it was going to be. Like, I really wasn't expecting anything good. I was expecting something fun, and it just really, the pacing wasn't good. There was some good stuff to it, and that was pretty much all, like, not great that I saw over the summer.
Yeah, okay, cool. I mean, there are those types of movies that you go to watch, like, if you compare it to food, like, you know, you have your fine cuisine, it's like, oh, this is so good. And then you have those movies, you're like, do you guys feel like going to a buffet tonight? Let's eat, you know what I mean? That's kind of like what Abraham Lincoln Vampires, that's what I kind of thought, like Battleship, but that's like a crappy buffet. Like, that was like, you take a bite and you're like, this is gross, you know?
Yeah.
But anyways, so if you had to choose, has everyone seen The Avengers here and The Dark Knight Rises?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay, I just had to double check. Which ending did you like better? I know. Here we go. Okay.
Avengers.
The Avengers ending?
I did not like the Dark Knight's ending.
You didn't
just.
Like it too? Oh, so you're against the Dark Knight's ending?
Yes, I am.
Okay, all right.
I want there to be another one. That's why. That's the main reason I want there. Like, they're not making another one. The way it ended, Batman's not coming back, obviously.
Yeah.
Like, I'm against Dark Knights, which is why The Avengers was better.
Okay, all right. And?
I don't know. Like, I really did like the Avengers ending just because, like, you know there's going to be more. And then with The Dark Knight Rises, I kind of wasn't expecting that ending. And I was like, oh, when I saw it. And I was like, and I thought it was a pretty good conclusion, so I'm not really sure.
I would go against you, Tristan, and I would say that I like the Dark Knight Rises ending better.
Well, see, the bad thing about that is they could do more, but they're not. That's why I don't like it.
Yeah, but the thing of it is, yeah, think about this for a minute. Think about this for a minute. If the Dark Knight Rises, when I'm trying to think about how to word this if people haven't seen it. When he goes off into the sunset, that scene, when that scene happens, you think this is it, this is done. I mean, I thought that, and I'm sitting there and like, you know what? I was totally okay with it. I was like, you go, man. Like that's what you.
If they would have ended it there, then yes.
But that's the thing. They did it and they brought it back, and it was so awesome. You know? But I don't know because.
I mean, the ending was kind of predictable though when you saw the end scene set up.
Oh, okay.
Like
I didn't like the setup.
Like the first shot of the ending scene after all of that, it became kind of predictable as to okay, this is what's going to happen.
Okay. Well, since we're on the Batman and Avengers kick, I guess we'll wrap it up because we've talked about them to death. So
yeah.
All right. Well, that's all for today. Give us a shout out at roughcuts99@gmail.com or look for us on Facebook under Rough Cuts. That's all the time we have for today. You know why you couldn't figure this one, Keys? I'll tell you. The guy you were looking for was just too close. He was right across the desk from you. We'll see you next time on Rough Cuts.